$1,000 to get Chastain back to the United States. Doctor said he will be okay.
In just 3 weeks, students will be heading back to class, including those impacted by the Memorial Day tornadoes. Today, WHIO stopped by Brookville High School. The EF4 tornado ripped off the school's metal roof and blew in the front doors. Since then, crews have been working overtime to get the school back to normal before students return.
You're working on a metal roof, whether that's dew in the morning that caused the roof to be wet, or rain, or high wind, or heat. We've had to work with those conditions.
Brookville superintendent says it looks like school will start on time, which is August 15th. Crews will still be doing minor work during the school year. Tornado survivors that need assistance with dealing with FEMA can get free legal help over the next several weeks. Attorneys will be at Shiloh Church on Philadelphia Drive in Harrison Township from 8 to 1. There will also be legal advice clinics a week from tomorrow at Brookville High School from 9 to 1 and Sunday, August 4th at Shaw Elementary in Beaver Creek from 2 to 5. You can find a complete list of the clinic locations and times on our WHIO News app. The deadline to file FEMA applications is August 19th. The deadline to appeal a FEMA denial is 60 days after that denial.
Farmers in 11 Ohio counties, including Mercer County, could get help from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Today, the USDA issued a disaster declaration because so many farmers were not able to plant their crops in time because of too much rain and flooding. Impacted farmers could be eligible for low-interest loans, deferred loan payments, and supplementary assistance.
I don't know if last week was just boot camp, but I feel like I'm adjusting to the warm weather a little bit better.
Yeah, and that's a good thing because we have more humid and hot conditions this weekend. Not as unbearable as we had a week ago, but still, it's going to be above average and sticky. But great weather for us this weekend means a great time to get outside. Here's your weekend in view forecast for you Saturday into Saturday night. Fantastic weather. It will be warm, but we do stay dry. Sunday, great weather as well. We'll have plenty of sunshine, hot temperatures, humid conditions, and a slight chance of a few isolated thunderstorms. And I'll show you that on Futurecast in just a few moments. So here's why it's going to feel a bit more uncomfortable this upcoming weekend. Winds have turned out of the south, and that's going to pull in not only the warmer air, but the higher humidity. We've already felt it coming up just slightly today. Our dew points started to get back into the 60s. With the added moisture content in the air, sunny skies and light winds tomorrow, we're dealing with an issue called air quality alert or air pollution advisory for us throughout the Miami Valley. Basically, we have higher levels of ground level ozone, normally called smog, for you. If you do have respiratory issues, elderly children, it's suggested that you limit your time outdoors. And this air quality alert goes until Sunday at midnight because we're going to be looking at that uncomfortable weather through both days this weekend. Now, earlier on today, we still had a beautiful sunset in the Miami Valley with plenty of sunshine out there. We still had that high layer of smoke from those wildfires in Alaska. Pretty sunset here. This came in from Kathy Burke, sent this in to me through Facebook. Another picture of the sunset tonight. This was from Marcia, and this was in Springfield near Clarence J. Brown Reservoir. Notice that sun as it's setting, starting to reflect off some of those clouds, and you're getting those brighter oranges. Another great shot here in Wapakoneta. This was from Darlene. Darlene's always sending in great photos through Facebook and Instagram, in fact. 64 degrees for us tonight. We'll have a few clouds still around. It's not as cool as we've seen in previous nights, but not too bad. That changes, though, as we head into the weekend with that high heat and humidity. Tomorrow, the Dayton Celtic Festival continues. Starts at 11:30 in the morning. Temperatures will be right around 80 degrees. It runs through 11 o'clock in the evening. We'll hit a high of 86 tomorrow afternoon and still be in the 70s by 10, 11 o'clock. On Sunday, the Greene County Fair kicks off, and that starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. Temperatures at 70 degrees. It will be warm and muggy. Highs of 88 degrees for the afternoon, and then as we get close to the end of the fair, 9 o'clock, we're down around 81. So we're not going to be cooling off too quick through the weekend evening hours. As far as what it will feel like this weekend, when you factor in that humidity on Saturday, it will feel close to 90 degrees. And then the heat index value on Sunday, it gets in the 90s. So 92 is what it will feel like in Dayton on Sunday afternoon, 93 for us in Greenville. And that humidity, that's going to be with us into the early part of next week. It will begin to taper off as we head towards Tuesday into Wednesday as a cold front moves in. Futurecasts will show that chance of those showers and storms with the cold front. Sunday we're mainly dry. There may be an isolated pop-up across the north. Sunday we're dry, then towards the afternoon we have some pop-up storms there. Cold front is moving in, and that's going to bring us a chance for a few more showers and storms on Tuesday. So hot and humid this weekend in the upper 80s there, and we'll keep that chance for those higher 80s on Monday with those storms bubbling up. We'll have that chance for storms Tuesday, and then temperatures fall off to the low 80s with reduced humidity for Wednesday and Thursday.
Thank you, McCall. A children's hospital is getting aggressive, warning people about health problems linked to vaping. This month, 18